Okay, second grade writers, this is Mrs. Mann with your writing lesson. So today you have the opportunity to show us all that you've learned about synonyms, similar or same, antonyms, the opposite, and homophones, one sound. Okay, so you're going to take some quizzes today, or actually some tests today, but you're going to use a different format. So I'm going to go through that with you guys today and kind of show you how it works. So this one will also give us the opportunity to see your assignments graded quickly. Okay. This is usually a format that we use sometimes for quizzes or for votes or things like that. But you guys are going to use it today for a test. Okay. So remember, synonyms are words that have the same meaning. Antonyms have opposite meanings, and homophones sound the same but are spelled differently and have different meanings. So you have this chart here to help you with some common synonyms, antonyms, and homophones. Okay, it's not all of them, but it's some common ones that we see. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our first writing assessment. Like I said, you're going to have two. But this one I want to explain to you because I added some extra directions up here. It says complete the Google form assessment to show your knowledge of homophones. On question 1, you are looking for the homophone of toad. Select only one answer. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually click on this link. Here we go. All right. And you have what's called an exit ticket or a like a quiz. Okay. So it says it's going to collect your email address. Like I said, you guys don't have access to your email address, but you do have one. So that's what it's going to tell us because it's going to tell your teacher who is answering the questions. Okay. So it says which word sounds like the word toad. So you're going to find the word that also sounds like toad. You have toes, road, tower, toad. So not the word that sounds like a rhyming word, but a homophone. So that was a kind of a tricky one that I wanted you guys to be aware of because road does sound like toad, but they're looking for the homophone. Okay. So the creator of this quiz, I don't think they were thinking that one through, but I wanted to make sure you understood that. We're not looking for rhyming words. We're looking for homophones. All right. The two words that sound the same but are spelled differently. And which word is the sentence capitalized? In which sentence is the capitalized word used correctly? So they have meet, flew, male, and ant. So they're using homophones in here, and you need to know if they're using the correct one. Okay. So it is nice to meet a new friend. The bird flew over the house. Our mail carrier delivered a letter. There was an ant crawling on the ground. Are they using the correct homophones? Okay. So you're always going to just do one answer unless it's like this, where it says choose 3 correct answers. If you don't choose all 3, it's going to mark it incorrect. So which of the following is true about homophones? Choose 3 correct answers. So 3 of these things are true about homophones. Okay. And then choose a homophone from the list and write a sentence with your homophone. So here's the list: main, main, week, week, tail, tail. So you can use any of these words right here to write a sentence, okay? Using the word main or main, week or week, tail or tail, okay? So you only have to use one of these words, but you need to choose a word from this list, all right? And then when you hit submit, it will go to us and we will be able to see your answers quickly. If you click this right here, it'll say, send me a copy of my responses. Now, normally I would say, yes, do that. But because in second grade, we don't have access to our email address, this isn't going to go anywhere for you. It won't be anywhere where you can check the email address and see your responses. Okay. So this is mostly for third grade and higher and for the adults. Okay. So you don't really need to click this because it's not going to go anywhere where you can access it. Okay. All right. And then you're going to hit submit. So let's go back into Canvas again and we'll go to the second one. Okay. So now this one is going to do your knowledge of synonyms, antonyms, and homophones, okay? There's no special directions for this one. And these are all tests that were made by Suffolk Public Schools. So these are all tests that are asking you questions that you should know as a first grade. Sorry, guys, as a second grader. Okay. So here we go. So you're going to have like a reading passage, and it's asking you which two words are synonyms of unlike as used in paragraph 1. So you would read back here in paragraph 1, and then you would tell us what two words are synonyms. What two words? Two answers. Which word is a synonym for harmless as it's used in paragraph 2? So you're going to read the sentence again. Choose the two words that have the same sound but are spelled differently. So you're not choosing two answers. You're choosing which set of these two words has the same sound. Which two words are synonyms of the word predator as used in paragraph 2? So you'll have two answers again, okay? Which two words? The only time you know it's not more than one or not two answers is this right here has the two words next to each other. These ones do not. So it's asking for two answers. And then which sentence uses the correct homophone? So again, just like that last one, which one is using the homophone correctly? On Wednesday, we get the ads in the newspaper. My mother listened to the ad on the radio. The teacher had us all add all the response for the party. We read an ad about free food on the flyer. Okay. So this one, it says in which sentence uses the correct homophone. Okay. So you need to look in here very carefully. All right. Okay. So that is your quiz for today, or your test for today. So you have two of them. So make sure you click on the links for both of them. Okay. I'm excited to see all that you've learned about homophones, synonyms, and antonyms. I know you're going to do your best, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.